Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Civilization 5 as the American Empire. Well, we're probably doing good, but it feels like we're doing nothing. Sorry for the squeaky chair. I mean, we have hardly any military to speak of. We can't upgrade it because we don't have the money, although the computer itself is making, in some circumstances, 100 plus 100 something gold. That's crazy. But you know, our stats are improving. We're getting more gold per turn, where we was actually previously losing money. We're in positive happiness, where we were in negative. We have spare iron, although we traded for some of that, and we're not going to get any use out of it. A new research agreement, nice, maybe. Musket men down. So Songhai has already got to musket men, and is that a frigate? I've just learned how to make fishing boats, and you're telling me you have a frigate. See, I remember playing on, is it deity, the highest level in these games, for Civ 4, having no problem at all. But I guess I remember doing that sort of late into the life of Civ 4, so I remember going back and playing Civ 4. The amount of times I would play it and get bored and come back to it, including like the last time, which was just before Civilization 5 came out. Actually, that's a lie. I played it before it came out. Then I played Civ 5. Then I decided Civ 5 was not for me. And I went back to Civ 4 for a bit. But I am enjoying this new incarnation of the game. The things that we didn't like about it, I believe, are going to be fixed. We've got to remember that Civilization 4, as we played it, or as most people played it, had how many expansions? 3 or 4? I mean, it's the same with... I've recently tried playing a little bit of Crusader Kings 2, which really is more of a thing to discuss in Europa Universal's game, but with us having to wait so long between some of these turns, I guess I'm going to use this to get out some of the things about the other channel as well. And I'm a player, and Russia have made a public declaration of friendship. That's nice. Songhai and Persia have signed a research agreement. Damn. And I guess next turn. But there's a lot of things in it which Crusader Kings 2, which I would also say, I don't like this. This shouldn't be like this. This should be like this, or vice versa. Why doesn't it work this way? Why can't I do this? And it's all things which can more than certainly be put into the game. Like, they've finally made it so that you can skip the video in Civilization. I love that. I hope I mentioned that in an earlier episode of this recording session, because I literally only just noticed it, this recording session, which started with that one which the game then crashed. I definitely did mention it, I think, because I said about the patch being installed, but Augustus Caesar has made peace with the Arabians. Out of curiosity... Julius, baby. Oh no, you're Augustus, aren't you? Sorry. Yeah, because Julius was never actually Emperor. Oh, another 5 turns before we can even discuss it, but fine then, goodbye. But Julius Caesar was never actually the Emperor of Rome. He was only ever the... I've forgotten the name. Oh yeah. This is definitely a fact. I don't remember it, but this is definitely a fact. Choose production. Could build a lighthouse, which is quite strong. Well, be 1 food, basically, for 1 maintenance, but wood... Ah, right. So, plus 1 food for an ocean tile, and... So, has the patch also changed what some of these things are doing? Oh, I'm really confused. But no, actually, National Treasury. 2 are required, Philadelphia and Atlanta. Atlanta's building it, so is Philly, but 50 odd turns. Actually, you're not really going to benefit directly from it, but build as a workboat. Choose research. Actually, where are my workers? Oh, they're over there. Could probably auto manage them, and actually do something, but they're fine over there. Let's open the tech tree and find out what's going on. We could do horseback riding, theology, physics, or a compass. Okay, I want to be heading towards banking because I want a bank. An extra 25% gold again sounds good to me. Must have in a market, that's not a problem. We could go for gunpowder, I guess. Alleviates the need for steel. Strength 16. Strength 16. I'm sure longswordmen actually used to be a little bit stronger than it's Minutemen, isn't it? So yeah. It's going to be a little bit quicker. We'll go for that route and then we'll come back for banking when the backfilling hopefully won't take as long. Songhai has publicly denounced an unmet player. Okay. The Arabians and Julius Caesar have... Augustus Caesar have made peace. I can't believe I keep getting them mixed up. Although, to be honest, from talking to a lot of people, they don't know the difference between Augustus Caesar and Julius Caesar. Which does sometimes... it amazes me, some of the things that you might notice this yourself. Things that you take as, you know, everybody knows this. And then you talk to a group of people who aren't your friends that you've known from school, or your friends that you've known for however long, you know, your close circle of people. And it's like, seriously? Everybody doesn't know that? And they'll probably be thinking the same of you, like they'll... example is one... I was actually thinking it was something to do with European history, and I thought everyone would know that, and then she came back with... I think it was a make of shoes. Not stiletto. Apparently somebody else made really high, thin heeled shoes before, and used the name stiletto, and there's also the brand stiletto. I don't know which shoes, to be honest, I don't really care. But she seemed really confused that I didn't know that. You know, apparently that was public knowledge, but... Okay, all our defence backs have just ended. That is just through the time, not through anything else, isn't it? Sorry if you heard that, I think my nose just snotted a little. You're not going to be building units, hopefully. More likely buildings. Don't want to be paying maintenance, that's the only thing. A watermill would be good, and more production, well, a little bit more production, a little bit more food, but it's too maintenance. Workshop, 10% production, a blanket plus 2 production. So that'd be about 3 in total. Do you have any deer near you? You do, but not in your city radius. So it's not going to be the strongest for you either. All of you have maintenance, don't you? Yeah. Actually, just build well for now. So let's see, deal with Genghis Khan. Again, I want to click this and it take me to Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan of the Inca. Defensive pact. See, it doesn't tell me that that's over a certain period of time there. Deal with Genghis Khan for defensive pact is over. Of course, we'll get 2 of them. Open borders as well for him. Maybe should read out the whole thing before I actually, you know, click away. Trade. What would you give me for this? I would prefer some money. You've heard rumours that bankers do what? Bequeath. You've heard rumours that bankers bequeath? Vojran. Open borders. Open borders. Suleiman open borders and Suleiman open borders. So we can get some money out of Suleiman as well.
Selamlar.
Say it large, my friend.
Dinliyorum.
Dear Lawton?
Gelin pazarlığa tutuşalım. Hoşunuza gider mi?
I'm not going to try and keep making English words fit into them because it just gets crazier and crazier every time. And next turn. Oh no. I'm not liking all them units on my borders. I was about to say borders on my units, but that doesn't really work, does it now? At least I have my defense packs. The only thing is, they could go down one turn and him declare war on me, and I wouldn't have had time to react to the fact that they went down. Thing is, I know that he can just steamroll me. And that's when I had a larger military and he had a smaller one. So... he could really focus on me and then go deal with everybody else, but that doesn't really affect me because if he's focused on me and I die, yeah, that's it. Russia and an unmet player. Chinese horseman. The logo looks a bit different to what I was thinking of it looks like normally. Darius moving all of his troops. Physics, 15 turns. And we're at 900 AD. Straight on to next turn, seriously, nothing has happened? Fair enough, next turn again. He's moving his troops away again. Just showing off, I guess. The Ottomans have denounced an unmet player. There's still lots of them I haven't met, but as we know, ladies and gentlemen, from when Rome lost its city, there are 22 civilizations in this game. So our little corner of the world that we can see with 3 civilizations, and we know the Chinese are nearby because they took one of our cities, is nothing at all, but we don't know anything more, so for now that is it. Seriously, what are the other guys doing though? China has denounced an unmet player. Ottomans have denounced an unmet player, so there's lots of people we don't know that apparently nobody likes. Budapest, what are you doing with all them units? Wouldn't mind annexing this city. It's just grown. Peace treaty between ourselves and Wu has expired, and we've dealt with them before. But it's like 800 gold to build that building, so we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. New York's about to grow. 2 turns and we'll have a boat to move up there. That'll help them grow as well. Aska has completed the Kremlin. The Kremlin? Seriously? I thought that was... I know it was an old building then repurposed for the KGB, so... yeah, it should have been built probably around now. And either way, that is the end of this episode, ladies and gentlemen. As always, thank you for watching, and goodbye.